Hi guys, welcome back to Kitchen Wargamers and welcome to the Wargaming Shed. So in this video, like I mentioned on my last one, this is me getting ready for version 3 of Bolt Action. And basically what I'm doing is working on my Waffen-SS as my first army. And then what I said before was I'm going to then go on to the Allied side, which is going to be the British. However, as I've been digging through my pile of plastic sprues, I've come across a load of Americans sprues untouched, probably nearly a box set full. So whilst I got them, I'm going to work with them. So the next army after this one I'm going to work on is going to be the Americans, for the reason that I've got them and I don't have to buy any more British for now. These are going to be the main two armies to start off with, and then I'll look at doing me Russians and everything else to get them up to scratch for version 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first talk about, and you've probably seen this everywhere, I've not covered anything about the new the intelligence reports that Warlord are bringing out every Wednesday. And one of them was the way the platoons are set up and your armies, basically. Don't know if this is going to be like a set thing or is it just generic, but until the army books come out, we won't know a bit more. Yeah, in my thinking with the army books as well, you are going to get some different platoon setups, I think. I don't know. Well, this is a generic one, and I take it this is going to be in the rule book. So, as you can see, I'll print them out here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platoons that you can make. Now, the way it works is you have to start off with a rifle platoon. And as you can see, the makeup of it, you've got to take a platoon commander and then 2 infantry squads. Now, you can't take engineers because engineers have now got their own platoon. And as you can see, stuff you can add on, another 2 infantry squads, a medic, forward observer, sniper team, anti-tank team, light mortars, and then transports. And as you can see, there's a lot of things on there, like your machine gun teams, medium and heavy mortars are not on that rifle platoon anymore. So once you've got this rifle platoon built, you can then take one of each of the others. So you can take all 6 platoons. Okay. Now, if you want to say like a double artillery platoon, what you need to do to get that is get another rifle platoon. So for every rifle platoon, you can have one of each of the others, and then so on as you build up. So what I've done, so that's that. I'll just put them to one side. I'll just quickly go through the basics, what you need. Artillery, a platoon commander. Now remember this platoon commander bit. 1 field artillery, 1 anti-aircraft or 1 anti-tank gun, and then you can add on up to 3 more of each. Engineer platoon, a platoon commander, 2 engineer squads, and then 2 more 3 flamethrowers. So yeah, you can have a lot of flamethrowers, but I've never used them in game yet. Sorry if it's whizzing on too quick. Heavy weapons platoon, a platoon commander, 2 machine gun teams or 2 mortar teams. Now you know me, I love my mortars in games. And if you want to take the machine guns or the medium or heavy mortars, you can't have them in your rifle platoon like you used to, so you have to go in to make a heavy weapons platoon. Next up, we've got the armor platoon, which is basically 2 tanks, a platoon command tank vehicle, one other from the tanks, tank destroyers, assault guns, blah blah blah, and on it goes. And then you can have up to additional 3 more. Then we got where are we? The recce platoon, a platoon commander, an infantry squad, and then the extras to it as well. Now, if you see, sorry, going back, you can have up to, an anti-tank team in your rifle platoon as well. And also an anti-tank teams 3 in your heavy weapons platoon as well. So that's something to think about if you want more anti-tanks as well. Okay, I'm just going to pause this, get this paperwork out of the way, and then we'll look at my armies. Okay, so no painting done. I'm still building at the moment. I'll just go through my ideas and what I've got on the go. So as you need infantry platoons to open the gates, as it were, for other platoons, what I've done is made sure I've got 3 infantry platoons. Now, if we take these, that means I can have 3 heavy weapon platoons, 3 tank platoons, and so on. So what I've done is just make them bog standard, you know, i.e. the minimum amount you can take, which is 2 lots of troops and your command, and then you can build on. So if I don't take all 3, what I can do is use the others to add on to make these platoons bigger. Well, that's how they're set up. I like my Waffen SS in 6 or 8 per squad, with an LMG in each. Over at the back, these are kit-bashed Panzerfausts, and the arms on them are actually the American Bazooka team's arms. So I've got 2 of them. So I can have 1 for each platoon, each infantry platoon, or I could take the both as part of the support weapon team. Okay, tanks, as you've seen in past videos, I've got, I don't have to worry about my tanks and vehicles. I've got plenty of them. But that's the basic for an armoured platoon, which is a command vehicle and 1 other vehicle. And then you can take up to 3 others. So building on that, no problem whatsoever. Okay, at the front, so let's talk about my machine guns and my mortars. Now, as you know, when you buy a mortar kit, you base them all up together. But what I've always done, and I'm still going to do, is I put the mortars separately, like that. So any country, any army can take whatever the mortars they want, and I don't have to worry about crew, so I don't have to have different crew for all of them. Now, there are set crew, and there they are there. Now, the guys that are painted, they were all stuck in the same base of the mortar, so I've taken them off and put them separately, and I'll show you why. And yeah, obviously the reason why is if I want this mortar to be a German mortar, oh, sorry, I put the German crew round them like that. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the where the camera's pointing and my hand that's behind it as well. So that's what I do with that. And then if I wanted like these mortars to be British or whatever, I'd just do the crew. And basically what I'm doing for the crew is, obviously these are the right ones. I've bought 2 more so I could get a couple more mortars. I bought 2 for the Germans, 2 for the Americans, and 2 for the British. So that's another 6 mortars. So I can field a lot. And then what I do is kit bash some crew as well. I'll just show you that. So there's the mortar, and there's 3 guys, just basic guys from the packs that you buy, but no weapons in their hands. So there's your 3-man mortar team. Now, while I'm on about these guys, I'll just put these back over where they are. What I also do is with anti-tank guns, I'll just go across here. So my Pak 40s, so basically that's a platoon of the artillery and anti-tank guns. Now, like I said, sorry, I'm just going to jump. Like I said, if you noticed, all the platoons that you take need a platoon commander. So I have built a load of platoon commanders. And I could use like some of these as spotters if I didn't need them all. Or, yeah, something else. It could be sergeants in a squad. But yeah, I've got plenty of platoon commanders, so I can sort that out. Anyway, let's go back to this. Gosh. Right, so as I saw before, the crew. So I can use them for mortars, and if they're not being used for mortars, just put them around here. So I'm trying to look around the camera and everything, and use them like that. So I can, you know, I've got enough crew for both my Pak 40s, and obviously the crew for the mortars as well. Okay, next up is my machine gun teams. Now what I've done, I don't know if you've seen, noticed in some of my games in the past, what I do, rather than buy the actual models themselves, I just get the machine gun guy and 2 guys to go with him to make up the 3-man platoon, and I'll run them around the battlefield like that, obviously, you know, with the rules for medium machine gun platoons. So anyway, I was looking on the internet at other channels, like I do. I follow quite a lot, and JVC Paints, I'll put a picture up of his channel. He made this sort of diorama with you know, the 3 guys like what I use. So I did this one and stuck them to the base. However, he did them so he could take them off the base. So what I'm doing now is just getting the normal base, blocking it, and then what I'm doing with them is just sitting them on like that. So it shows it's a 3-man team for the machine guns, and then also I can remove for casualties. And now, like I said before, I just stuck these guys straight on top, so I'd have to use some kind of marker when they take damage. But that's how I'm going ahead, and I'll be doing that with the allies and everything as well, using these bases. So that's my machine gun teams, and my mortar teams, my anti-tank guns with the crew that I've kit bashed. As you can see, these are Waffen SS bodies, but I've used different German arms with the sleeves rolled up and things like that, just that are not holding weapons, so you can see them as part of the team. And I think that's pretty much it for what I'm going for. Yeah, so still a bit more stuff. We don't know exactly everything. We'll have to wait till the rule book comes out. But for now, I've got enough to field an army, you know, using the new platoon rosters. And there's a few more bits and bobs there I'm messing about with at the moment. Also, as well, with these, if I don't take them, I can put them into the squads like that as well, or take them out if I wanted a few more. But that's my ideas on my army setups, and this will be the same sort of thing as well for my allies, the British and the Americans, and obviously the Russians as well. Talking of Russians, that's a Russian heavy mortar as well. And I did this, I've had this a couple of years now. I did this the same thing, just put that on a bigger base, and then the team can go around it. Yeah, okay, I think that's everything. Thanks again for joining me here. Gosh, get my words right. And I hope this makes some sense of what I'm getting at with the new version 3 platoon rosters. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks to all subscribers, both old and new. It's fantastic. You guys still subscribing and sticking with me, all the old timers. And yeah, okay, so in the meantime, like me, remember to make it, then paint it, and then when version 3 comes out, play it. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. See you soon. Bye now.